All right, people, it is time for another installment of Metal TikTok Cringe. And I know what you're thinking to yourself. You already said metal. Why did you have to say cringe? I mean, those two things, this is redundant, right? It's like saying a giant elephant, right? Like, these are the same things. Why would you say the same thing twice? Well, I think we will find out as we take a deep dive down the rabbit hole of Metal TikTok Cringe. I think you'll find out that metal cringe is its own particular flavor of cringe. You know, there's giant elephants. I don't know, there's whales. There's many different kinds of giants. Each one is amazing and special, and there's many different kinds of cringe, but nothing makes you cringe quite like metal does. So let's see. Let's take a look at Metal TikTok Cringe. But before we go any further, this is the part where I ask you to follow me on Twitch. I am streaming twice a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Pacific on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and think of it like hanging out at Denny's after a show. Except you are with a couple hundred of your best friends. Check it out at the link in the description of this video, and I hope to see you there. First up, we have here from Mckenty. There needs to be a scientific study on the grip these shorts have on metalheads, and I have a lot of opinions on shorts. So let's see what she has to say.
You want to know a part of metalhead fashion that fucking slays? These cargo shorts. These camo cargo shorts. Usually worn by brutal death metal listeners, but also sometimes...
Look at that. What, can anyone name this shirt just based on this glimpse of the artwork? I can't tell. Anyone know? But I see, look at him standing there just, he thinks he's the coolest fucking guy on the planet, right? He's just standing there like, one at a time, ladies, who wants a piece? He's got his black sneakers, which he can also wear to his job at McDonald's. The ankle length black socks. He's got the wide power stance and big calves. I feel like big calves are a really important part of this look. You got to have some real sturdy calves. And then he's got some leather wrist accessories. You guys know I'm a big fan of wrist accessories, so respect to this man. His drip is out of control, and some really beautiful straight hair. What I wouldn't give to have a nice full head of hair like that. But she's right. These shorts, they do have a grip on metalheads, don't they?
By thrashers too. Tell me they don't look fly as hell. You know, Carrie's got the like pants version.
Tell me they don't look fly as hell. I'll tell you the version of Carrie King that I think looks fly as hell. Look at this. The gods of metal with the, what are those? The Oakley blades? Is that what those are? Tell me you've ever seen anybody who looked this aggressive. It's just like the pure aggression of like the Oakley blades with his red tiger stripe ESP, the leather jacket just stanced up, ready to attack. Here we go. But you know what? There's a softer side to him too. He can laugh. He can have fun. Don't let those shades fool you. And then when it's time to get demonic, he can do it too. This is like probably from what, 1985 or something like that. But he's got these, I feel like this is some Elden Ring gear that you would find. Some sort of boots that would protect you from all the fucking scarlet rot. Oh my God, look at this. Holy shit. Look at this right here. Carrie King, back when he had his gauntlet full of nails and holding a fucking snake. Damn. Damn. The drip god can never get on his level. That's what I know. He does kind of look like Stifler.
It's just peak fashion. I
it
honestly
is. She's right.
Dressing like this, I would probably look silly, but it's just so slay. Slayer. Sorry.
Slay, queen, slay. I like it. I think she's got a point. We do need a scientific study into the grip that these shorts have on metalheads, and I need to follow her. She's funny. Good stuff from Katie Core. Let's see what else we have here further down the Metalhead TikTok cringe. This one here. Uh-oh. We've got ourselves a poser alert. Poser alert. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Watch out, people. Poser alert. I need a sit rep. That's Operator Chalk for situation report. I'm going to be the dispatcher of the scene police. She's calling it in. Sir, we've got a poser alert at Starbucks on 185th. Okay, give me a sit rep. Let's see what's going on.
So I went to the comments, right? And apparently this guy...
So this is, somebody made this TikTok of a poser apparently wearing this Mayhem sweatshirt, Mayhem hoodie.
So I went to the comments, right? And apparently this guy called her a poser because she's wearing a Mayhem jacket, and he asked her to name 3 Mayhem songs, but she couldn't because apparently she does not like Mayhem and she does not listen to them.
Okay, that's good. They did the name 3 songs to her, and apparently she couldn't answer that because she does not like Mayhem and does not listen to them. Phew, good. See, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start going up to people wearing band merch and be like, excuse me, can you name 3 songs? And if they're like, I mean, honestly, no. I'll be like, okay, cool. Just making sure. Good. Let's keep it that way. Make sure when you go home, make sure you don't listen to them. Do not go home and pull this up on Spotify. Trust me.
But he also said that he knew the jacket did not belong to her, meaning she did not spend money on it, and she didn't just willingly buy it because it looks cool. You still bullied her. Like, what if the girl was just cold and somebody let her borrow their jacket?
Exactly.
I read more of the comments and apparently it was her boyfriend's jacket. Isn't it normal for people to wear their significant other's clothing? Like, relax?
Yeah.
And this is a perfect example as to why I don't associate in those communities and subcultures.
Good call, Brat Vomit. Said, this is why I don't associate with these communities and subcultures anymore. You and me both. Trust me, you made the right call.
Anymore. Because they judge everybody, and for what?
I guess I don't understand, like, what is supposed to happen here? So, like, if this, apparently the girl in the TikTok was cold, and she's like, hey, I'm cold, and her boyfriend was like, here, wear my Mayhem hoodie. First of all, the girl should have said, no, thank you, I'd rather freeze to death than have somebody think that I listen to metal, number one. But, you know, hey, not everyone's comfortable with freezing to death for the sake of avoiding metalheads. I am. I'd rather freeze to death than have someone think I'm a metalhead, but not everybody is. So, like, what are they supposed to do? Like, no thanks, I'm not going to wear your jacket because I don't listen to the band. It's just a lot of rules. But personally, I would choose to freeze to death. If I have 2 options here, number 1 is die slowly by the side of the road here in the freezing rain, or number 2, wear your Lamb of God hoodie. Start writing my obituary, because I'd rather die. That's what I would say. This one here, this girl, we've seen some of her TikToks before. I don't know if her background is inspired by mine. I hope it is. That would be cool. I don't know if it is or not, but let's see. This is a popular versus favorite songs metal edition. So this is where she's going to list the band's popular song, and then she's going to say the song that she likes. That's right. I'm going to sue her. I will see you, Erica Leanne. I'll see you in court, motherfucker. Expect a very sternly worded letter from my attorney for stealing my swag, young lady. I'll have none of this. Here it is. Let's see what her choices are. Okay, so first up, Slipknot Duality is the popular one. And Eyeless is a favorite. Okay, good call. I think I'm a poser because my favorite Slipknot song is Psychosocial, which I think is one of the most popular songs. And I think even the hardcore Slipknot fans think that's a poser choice. I'm not sure, but I love that song. I think it's amazing. Okay, most popular song by Avenged Sevenfold. Is that their most popular song? Let's look it up. If it's really Hail to the King, I'm going to be surprised. But it could be true. Let's see. Hail to the King is their most popular song by far. That surprises me. I would have thought it would be Backcountry because a lot of people do not like Hail to the King. Avenged Sevenfold makes me want to ride a dirt bike. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Okay, so most popular is Hail to the King. Let's see what her favorite song is. Oh, her favorite is A Little Piece of Heaven. Interesting. A Little Piece of Heaven is their weird Danny Elfman song. Interesting pick. I would say that's one of my least favorite Avenged Sevenfold songs, personally, but respect. Okay, what's next? Iron Maiden, The Trooper, most popular. Okay. Her favorite is Aces High. As you guys know, I am a confirmed Iron Maiden, not disliker, but not carer. True story, people. I have never listened to an entire Iron Maiden song by choice. I'm sure there's been one on at a bar or something when I was there, but I have never deliberately listened to Iron Maiden, an entire song by choice. So I have no opinion on this. Okay. Korn. Most popular is Freak on a Leash. Okay. That is probably the most popular song. I agree with that. And it's a good one. Let's see what her favorite is. Make Me Bad. I don't know that song. Is that one off of Follow the Leader? That's off one of the album. That's an album cut that I don't know. Oh, it's off Issues. Okay. All right. Yeah, fair picks. But Erica, if that is your real name, I'll see you in court about the background, young lady. Not cool. Actually, it is cool. I have no idea if she was inspired by my background or not. If she was, I actually think that's cool. 14-year-olds trying to get into metal. Okay, again, I don't know why anybody would want to do that. Why would you waste your youth on metal? I don't know. So my advice, if you're a 14-year-old that's thinking about getting into metal, my advice, get out now while you still can. But let's see. What's this? Slayer, Iron Maiden.
But when does this game get
Motorhead.
fucking good?
When does it get good? Oh, Metallica, that's when it gets good. I really don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. I mean this with all due respect. I really don't understand why Metallica is still the entry-level metal band. It is really interesting to me how all these years later, Metallica is still like the entry band for so many people that are 14. Yeah, like I thought it was going to be Bad Omens. Exactly. I was expecting Bad Omens or Lorna Shore or Sleep Token or something like that, you know? Even Deftones. I don't like, why Metallica? I don't get it. They're fine, but like it's just one of these things that Stranger Things, that's true. That it could be the Stranger Things effect. I don't understand how a 14-year-old could like Master of Puppets, really. You know what I mean? I don't get it. But hey, listen, never judge another man's kink. If your fetish is Metallica, if you like to get Metallica, listen, what you do in the privacy of your own home, that's your business. Do I think it's a little bit gross and weird? I do. You know, would I send my son to Metallica conversion camp? I would. Yes, but hey, if you want to get Metallica, be my guest. It's a free country. For the record, I support federal legalization of Metallica, okay? I believe that everyone in this country should be allowed to become Metallica if they so choose, if that's the way they were born, or if that's, you know, what they've decided later on in life. That's your choice. Do I personally think it's disgusting? Yes. But I support legalization of Metallica, just for the record. Next up, interesting one. Okay. This is Oldies Aubrey rocking out to some old school Poison. Look what the cat dragged in. A good choice on her part. Poison actually a better band than a lot of people realize. You know, everyone knows every rose has its thorn, which is good. But Poison, old school Poison is actually really good. Let's see. This is her doing glam metal hair on TikTok. Let's see. I like this song a lot, by the way. Very authentic.
I went to bed too late and got up too soon. I got
Oh, the boots. Very authentic. This is pretty interesting. You don't see a lot of people bringing back this era of metal, which is interesting because it was so popular. People love the Metallica thing. They love the, you know, the Stranger Things like Dirtbag, Dave Mustaine in 1983 kind of look. But you don't see people bringing back the 80s hair metal look. And I gotta say, she did it quite well. Unfortunately, I am old enough to remember when people actually did dress like this in, like, you know, 1987, 88. I remember going to like the Alderwood Mall in Linwood, Washington. There's plenty of girls there that looked like this. And I gotta say, she did a damn good job of bringing this look back. So I salute you, Aubrey. Nice work. And also, Poison, actually a legitimately underrated band. I've made fun of Bret Michaels a lot for being, you know, Bret Michaels. But in all seriousness, Poison actually is a great band. So shout out to Aubrey. Nicely done. I'd like to see more of this come back. How about this? How about less jerking off over Deftones and Metallica and Megadeth, more jerking off over Poison? How about that, people? Anybody else want to jerk off over Poison? Just let's do it, people. Let's do it. Let's check this one out. This is What Your Favorite Band Says About You, Part 3. This time it's the new metal edition. Let's see what he has to say.
If your favorite new metal band is Limp Bizkit, then they're probably the only new metal band you listen to, and it's also 100% guarantee that metal is not your favorite genre of music.
Okay, well that would be a good thing, right? I think the way that he said it sort of implied that if Limp Bizkit is the only new metal band you like, you don't really like metal, and it's the only new metal band you like. It seemed like he was trying to say that was a criticism, but I would call that a compliment. Say, okay, that means you might not jerk off over new metal like seemingly absolutely everybody else does these days, and I would say good for you. What an interesting time to be alive, that now you're a poser if you don't like new metal. What a time to be alive. It used to be, if you did like new metal, you were a clueless poser, but now it's the other way around.
If your favorite new metal band is Korn, then you're definitely not old enough to legally drink in the United States.
If your favorite band is Korn, you're not old enough to legally drink in the United States. I don't know about that, because I'm 44, and I remember when Korn came out. So I would say if your favorite band is Korn, you probably have kids in middle school. That's what I would say.
On the contrary, if your favorite new metal band is Linkin Park, then you 100% can legally drink. If your favorite new metal band is Deftones, then you need to stop saying the words aesthetic and vibe, and also realize that no one gives a shit about your Instagram post.
Wow, this guy's got a lot of strong opinions, gatekeeping the shit out of Deftones here. Interesting. So are we seeing a Deftones backlash? He does have bad vibes. I don't like his vibes. Mr. What's his name? Band Vase. I don't like your vibes, Buster. I am a certified Deftones hater, but you know what? Even I don't gatekeep Deftones. I don't like your vibes.
If your favorite new metal band is Slipknot, then it's most likely that metal is your favorite genre of music. There's also a good chance that you think Slipknot's a lot better than they actually are. And if your favorite new metal band is System of a Down, then you're definitely a music nerd, but in like not a pretentious way, in a good way.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes, buddy. Thumbs down. I don't approve. Speaking of annoying fan bases, let's see here. I've seen this guy before. He seems nice. He seems like a fun kid. Fan bases that annoy me. He says, I'm in my hating arc. Sorry. Well, buddy, listen. I've been in my hating arc. I've been in my hating arc for decades. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Let's see what he has to say. I like this kid.
Music fan bases that I find extremely annoying.
All of them.
I'm not saying that these people are bad people or anything necessarily. I just find them annoying and they annoy me. Yes, I know it's ironic that I'm wearing a Lana Del Rey shirt while making a video like this.
Lana Del Rey stans are very annoying, so it is ironic.
Number one, Megadeth. No, look, I like Megadeth.
Yes.
Rust in Peace is a classic. Peace Cells and Dystopia are solid. But I swear to God, Megadeth fans are like so obsessed with Metallica. You motherfuckers cannot go like 2 seconds without being like, Megadeth better. Like nobody will bring up Metallica and you will be like, yeah, they're better than Metallica.
It just blows my mind. And I'm not putting this kid down. It's truly bizarre to me that, I don't know, he looks like he's 16 or something. It is bizarre to me that there are 16-year-olds talking about Metallica in the year of our Lord 2023. I am 44 years old. I was in 9th grade when Symphony of Destruction came out, Countdown to Extinction, whatever, that album. I feel like I'm a little bit too young for Megadeth, and I'm 44. So how is it that they're relevant to a 16-year-old? I don't know, but they are. It's weird.
Metallica. Nobody cares. Also, if they were truly better than Metallica, they would be more constantly bring it up. I'm just saying. Nirvana. Now,
preach, brother.
Times, these people have been like replacing the Weezer fan base for just having like the most overdone
like this guy.
jokes that were never even funny in the first place. Like, I cannot wear a Nirvana shirt anymore without some Nirvana fan being like, T-shirt brand. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know it's a band.
Gatekeeping Nirvana is weird, and I'm not saying he's gatekeeping them. He's talking about the people that gatekeep them. It's weird because they're like one of the most popular rock bands, one of the most popular legendary rock bands of all time. It's like, you're not the only fucking person who listens to Nirvana. It's like how people get precious about the Beatles and Queen. Like, bro, literally everybody listens to the Beatles and Queen. Like, you're not the gatekeeper of some secret knowledge that you like Queen and Nirvana. And again, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the kind of people that he is talking about.
I just die inside a little bit anytime anyone
I like
tries
this
to make
kid.
that joke to me. Please stop. Last one, Polyphia. I swear to God, these people talk about the haters more than they consume the actual music. I find it very annoying how a lot of these people are like at the forefront of that stupid, you don't like the music? Well, you just can't play it argument, which is invalid and stupid.
It's a terrible argument. Same thing as like when people say you're not allowed to have an opinion on music unless you're in a band. Well, no, that's like saying you aren't allowed to have an opinion on movies unless you work in the film industry. It's stupid. Anybody is allowed to have an opinion on any kind of art. Like if you have functioning eyes or ears, you're allowed to have an opinion on it. You don't have to play guitar to have an opinion on Polyphia.
It also annoys me how some of these people act like technical ability is what determines making good music.
I like this kid.
It just doesn't. Just listen to your music and stop complaining about people not liking it. It's easy.
I'll tell you what. This kid is about 100 times more mature and intelligent than I was when I was his age. If I had a time machine, I would say, Luke, please, can I take you back in time to talk to myself when I was your age? And maybe you can fucking talk some sense into me so that I wouldn't have been such an annoying asshole when I was your age. Please, teach me your wisdom. Teach me your ways, Luke. I like this kid. 3 for 3 on that one. No cringe detected there. How about this? This is one of these TikToks where it's how many songs do you recognize? Let's see how many of them I recognize. Let's see. She's got some nice TikTok hair.
How many songs do you recognize? Metal Edition.
I have no idea who this is. No idea who it is. I don't know what this is either. Nope. Nope. Oh, these are different songs. Yeah, this is definitely like Vakken music. I am too American for any of this because to my ears, this all sounds the same. I don't know what this is either. Nope. Okay, I got 0 out of 7. Let's see if it says in the comments. Oh, Children of Bodom, Amon Amarth, Arch Enemy, Ensiferum, Dark Tranquility, Dimmu Borgir, and Behemoth. Okay, challenge level noob. Well, I failed even the noob level challenge. Oh, and I see this is Polish, right? So I see, that explains it. She is Polish. That explains why this is such a European selection. Well, people, you just found out that I am a poser because I got 0 out of 7. All this time that I told you I was a real rocker, it was a lie because I failed the metal challenge. How about this? Overplayed or still a bop with what looks like to be this couple. I like her style already. She's got the Suicide Silence shirt with her, I guess it's TikTok hair, but it kind of looks like old school like skunk hair to me, and I'm a fan of that. And he's got a old school Day to Remember shirt. So I feel like my guess is that these people are from someplace like Dayton or Toledo where like they never left 2011. You know what I mean? You go there and you still see people wearing like fitted hats with like Amir shirts and basketball shorts. And you're like, oh, you guys never left 2010. This is sick. This is sick. I feel like that's these people. But let's see what they say. Overplayed or a bop. First one is Not the American Average by Asking Alexandria. Baby. I'd say this one's a bop. I'm going to give this one a bop, too. Not my favorite Ice Nine Kills song, but I do like them. Can You Feel My Heart? This is a great song, but I don't personally like it. It's not my favorite song of theirs. Beartooth. Past is Dead. I love Beartooth. Love this song, too. Okay, good one. Now, they were saying a lot of these are overplayed. I'm kind of surprised. This is a great Wage War song, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like it. You know what? Here's what I want. You know, it's the year of our Lord 2023. It's time for us to bring back 2011 metalcore. Am I right, people? Am I right? You guys remember when the hot new bands were Day to Remember and Motionless in White and Bring the Horizon and Ask Alexandria? Remember that? Remember the good old days of 2009? It's time to bring it back, people. Enough of this gent bullshit. Bring back 2009 War Tour Metalcore, people. It's been 15 years. Isn't that horrifying that it's been almost 15 years since 2009? Time to bring it back. Starting with these people. I want to see more people like this at shows. That's what I want. Okay. Couple more here. How big of a Hollywood Undead fan are you? I need to do a podcast with Hollywood Undead. Before we watch this, I have a lot of stories about being a Hollywood Undead fan. From the years of 2008 to 2010 or so, I had a lot of, I did a lot of questionable things and made a lot of poor life choices with Hollywood Undead as the soundtrack. For example, you know, hanging out at and drinking at a liquor store in Cincinnati at like 1 a.m. on a fucking Wednesday night, listening to Hollywood Undead. That's what I was doing in 2008. I don't know about you. Yeah, great memories. Great memories. So I would say I'm a pretty damn big fan of Hollywood Undead. Maybe not for the same reasons as other people, but let's see.
Big of a Hollywood Undead fan are you?
Love this song. I don't know this one. I'm a bit of a Hollywood Undead gatekeeper in that I only like the stuff with Deuce. Respect what they're doing now, but to me, it's Hollywood Undead without Deuce. It's just not the same. It's just, I don't know. It's just not the same. So I don't know that song because I only like the Deuce stuff. Yes, Danny is better in a textbook sense, but it's not the same without Deuce. You know, it's just better. I don't know why. Okay, more newer stuff. Oh, kids, there we go. I am proud to say that I know every lyric on Swan Songs, every song on Swan Songs. I can sing along to all of them. Proud to say it. I don't give a shit. I love Hollywood Undead, at least Swan Songs. Love it. 10 out of 10 album. I don't care who knows. It's great. The best song, I mean, every song on that album was great, but probably number 5. Maybe number 5 or Everywhere I Go, I think. And the demo stuff is really good too, like Dead in Ditches. Dead in Ditches is a really underrated one. I need to do a podcast with them. Okay, how big of a Hollywood Undead fan am I? I gotta say, to be honest with you, I don't think I'm as big of a fan as she is, only because I don't know really any of the Danny era songs. I still think of that as like new Hollywood Undead, but I mean, he joined the band in what, 2010 or something? 2009, 2010? So that was 13 years ago. This girl must be wild. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know who is this big of a fan of Hollywood Undead in the year 2023. But respect, Rena Robin. Respect. You and me both. We're in the HU Army. Okay, last one we'll check out is this. Nerds. Girls only pretend to listen to metal for dudes in the scene. Meanwhile, the dudes in the scene, very accurate. I don't understand. It's such a strange thing now that, you know, the metalhead guy with long hair is like the male version of the big titty goth GF. It's so confusing to me that there's like women on TikTok who thirst for metal guys, because this is 100% correct. I mean, these are the dudes in the scene. You know, if you want to see the reality of dudes in the scene, go to an Amon Amarth or Nile show and you'll see what I'm talking about. I think all your illusions about the long-haired metal guy that you thought you wanted to be with will be quickly shattered. I don't get it. Just ladies, for the 4 women who watch my content, please trust me on this one. Your future self will thank me. Whatever image you have in your head of who the long-haired metal guy is and what you imagine him to be, it's not true. This is reality. Blue Astrid speaks the truth. These are the dudes in the scene. Trust me. Save yourself while you still can. That's what I say. All right, people, that does it for this edition of Metalhead TikTok Cringe. Join us next time as we dive deeper down the well of limitless cringe that is Metalhead TikTok. If you want to get Metallica, be my guest. It's a free country.